Well, George, I just want to thank you for what you're bringing to the city here. It's fantastic. So many kids. How many kids do you have today?
Today we exceeded our expectation. We originally planned for 20 kids. We ended up having about 65, 70 kids.
Now tell me, what caused this compassion in your soul, in your heart, to reach out? I mean, there's a lot of people that would say, well, is it important? But what drove you to bring this into life?
Well, there were several factors. I was one of the first ones in my family to go to college, and throughout my life, I had mentors, and they were part of my life in very short times, but they were like beacons in my journey. So it was kind of like when I was in that high school era, I didn't really know what to do, so I felt lost. But there was people in there, so like Ray Kirk from Woodrow Wilson, he was a guidance counselor. He helped me fill out my financial aid application, so that got me into college. So when I was there, I just met different people that just along my road or my journey, they helped me. And they gave me advice, or they gave me, assistance in locating a job, and before you know it, I'm here. So part of it is me just giving back. The workshop started from our efforts through the neighborhood council to try to open the skate park. It was closed for about a year. So through the LA 32 Neighborhood Council, we were able to obtain funds to have it renovated, and now it's being used again. But one of the complementary pieces that I wanted to incorporate that I learned in college is having workshops. So you're actually sitting in classrooms, getting the actual lecture, but to actually get more help, you meet with a facilitator, and that facilitator runs a workshop. So when I was in college, I had a physics facilitator, I had a calculus facilitator. So they were kind of there, like almost like teacher advisors to basically help us.
What I really admired, what I saw the tremendous wisdom, was that you began to communicate a bit, not just having fun painting a board, but the dynamics of giving them a trade in the area of entrepreneurship, building their self-esteem. Touch on that.
Through the whole process, skateboarding was just the vehicle that I needed, and it's because we're trying to get a hold of the skaters.
Carrot.
Yeah, that was kind of like, how to get them involved into the system. The problem with skaters is that they're young, and at a certain point they reject school and they kind of just want to skate and listen to music. But they're creative, and they have a different learning style than traditional students. So when you introduce artwork, and if you tell them, hey, you can design your own logo, your own apparel, you can start your own brand. If you're going to be a skater, then you should learn all the aspects of the business so you can become successful.
Incredible. And what I saw was that you brought different professionals of their trade that are literally doing something productive through skateboarding.
Yes.
And through. What was that take on with you, man?
Part of the mentoring process, we have mentors. We have the Cal State LA Hermanos Unidos who are here helping today. They're here mentoring the younger kids. And my job is to mentor them, to get them ready for the work. So it's just a mentoring process, and having speakers from industry and having people involved in the business and have our experience. We have Steve Olson, we have Lance Mountain, Joe Vex coming from the music scene. These people have already been there, and they've already set that path that these future generations that can aspire to go forward.
Let me ask you another question. What are the needs of this phenomenal outreach? I'm really just blessed by it.
It's just
Tell me your needs.
Yeah, it's just involvement. We need donations. We need someone to fund, these products. Right now, everything's being funded by private funds. It's myself and a few donors. We spent probably over a year just saving for this event. All the boards that we've seen here that I purchased. Luckily we were able to have some boards donated with the vinyl wraps. We had a company called Driven Signs out of Pico Rivera. They donated the wraps. All the artwork that was laid out, it was a graphic designer, Teresa Gonzalez, and she's here. She spent all her time basically volunteering to show these kids a craft. And the goal is to teach them, show them, hey, listen, if you love skating, it can lead to so many more potential careers.
Well, it's dynamic because I happen to teach the 4 dynamics, which is reading, writing, communication, negotiation, and if they love money, then they love family. Yeah. And I saw today that all 4 of those pieces, man, those dynamics were put into action. And how can people get a hold of you, man? I mean, how does it work, man?
Right now, we don't have a foundation. We don't even have a website. We have a Facebook page, El Sereno Skate Workshops on Facebook, and that's pretty much it. I do local advertising with flyers, but it's just starting. And the Vex has been gracious in hosting the event. and we're meeting more and more contacts through these events. I'd just like to thank our sponsors. Number one, Steve Olson. He was instrumental. Morgan Pritchard from the VEX. And they were instrumental in us getting donations, putting us in contact with people who give us donations. We received donations from Board Rescue, who were able to donate 20 skate decks and trucks and wheels and grip tape. We used all those skateboards for the kids in the community. I'd like to thank all my artists who attended. Let's see, Andrew Cervantes. I want to thank Teresa Gonzalez, David Botello, Benjamin Botello, Esther Pichard. The list is on and on. These people were all instrumental in what we're doing here. We have Driven Science who donated the vinyl artwork of the skate decks. I would like to thank my family and my wife for being supportive through this whole process. Thank you, everyone.